Flagler has reeled off 3 straight wins and sits in second place in the Peach Belt Conference. Tonight the Saints face the team right below them in the standings, the Georgia Southwestern Hurricanes. Flagler basketball starts now. Hi everyone, I'm Dave Wenda along with our camera operator Shari Zemmel and our producer Cooper Hayes. Glad to have you with us here on the PBC Network for this mid-afternoon or midweek tilt here on Wednesday afternoon. It's the first of a doubleheader. The men will come up about half hour after this one wraps up, approximately 7:30. But let's start with this women's matchup, and it should be a good one. Take a look at the starting lineups. First for the Georgia Southwestern State University Lady Hurricanes. At a guard, a 5'6" junior, number 2, JoJo Williams. Also at guard, a 5'7" junior, number 5, Ava Jones. Also in the backcourt, a 5'8" junior, number 15, Jacqueline LeVay. At forward, a 6-foot freshman, number 23, Dalen Craig. And rounding out the starting lineup at forward, a 6'3" sophomore, number 24, Kayla Langley. Hurricanes are coached by Justin Payne with the assistant coach, Nick Graham. And now for the starting lineup for the Flagler College Saints. At a guard, a 5'8" senior, number 2, Tori Pierce. At forward, a 6'2" senior, number 3, Sadie Russell. At guard, a 5'4" freshman, number 5, Taylor Gardner. Also at guard, a 5'7" redshirt senior, number 15, Jayziana Mathis. And rounding out the starting lineup at forward, a 6-foot redshirt freshman, number 30, Sophie Van Dyke. The Saints are coached by Mo Smith. His assistants are Sydney Cleveland and Joe Harding. Special assistant to the head coach is Cassie Russell. Well, the teams have made their way out onto the court. Georgia Southwestern wearing their dark blue with the yellow lettering and numerals, and the Saints are wearing their home whites with the crimson numerals and the gold trim. Sophie Van Dyke in the circle to jump it up against Kayla Langley. And the Saints come away with the opening tip. This is Pierce trying to find Van Dyke, and it's a turnover early on for the Saints. Flagler comes in 9-5 overall, 3-1 in the league, riding that 3-game win streak. Georgia Southwestern 10-2 in the league, 2-1 in the PBC. Tori Pierce flies by, and putting it up and in is Ava Jones. Ava Jones has put up impressive numbers early in the season. Jones is 6th in scoring, 2nd in field goal percentage, 4th in steals in the PBC, and she would be 1st in three-point percentage if she had enough attempts to qualify. She's only taken 27 attempts, but has hit 51.9% of her threes, which would be 1st in the conference. The conference doesn't say how many minimum you need, but she's not appearing in the conference statistics in three-point shooting, so evidently does not have enough. There's an easy bucket inside. Langley scores it, and it's 4-0 Hurricanes. Full court pressure shown, and that might have been an over and back. Taylor Gardner too strong off the glass. Jones hustles into the front court, throws up a wild shot, doesn't touch anything, and Sophie Van Dyke comes down with the rebound. This is Gardner, the freshman out of Jacksonville, to the senior Pierce. Off the glass and too strong. Van Dyke with the rebound, and her putback was blocked by Jones. Jones working on Pierce. Picks up her dribble. Now LeVay. This is Langley. She's fouled by Van Dyke. And Kayla Langley will go to the line to shoot a pair. Gives us a chance to thank some of the corporate sponsors of Flagler Athletics. Vested Metals, we're a customer-centric and solution-based metal supplier. UBS Financial, pursue what matters most to you for today, tomorrow, and generations to come. And Sniffen and Spellman, PA, a full-service law firm representing clients statewide. Langley is a 54% free throw shooter, 54.5. We'll give her that half. 18 of 33 coming in. And she missed them both. Jazzy Mathis in the corner. Goes baseline. Runner is good, and Flagler's on the board.
Number 15, Jazzy Mathis.
Into the lane, lots of contact, and missing is Dalen Craig. And Wilk Tung was there defensively. Now the turnover, and the hoop and the foul. Kayla Langley scores it. And the Hurricanes are off to a great start.
She was fouled. She was fouled by number 5, Taylor Parker. Kayla Langley back to the foul line.
Langley a chance to complete the three-point play. And she does. 7-2 Hurricanes out to the early lead. Hurricanes have played very well, at least if you look at the statistics. This is the first time we've seen them in person. They are second in the PBC in scoring and second in scoring defense. They're also third in field goal percentage. Flagler, by the way, second. And they're first in field goal percentage defense. So they score it, and they keep other teams from scoring or shooting well. And here's another turnover. This is JoJo Williams, draws contact and misses. Mathis with the board. Mathis, no one stops the ball. She tries to thread the needle to Tong, and it's another turnover. Here's Jones. Right down the middle with the left hand, no. And the rebound, Marta Franco, with Jones going over the back for the foul. Flagler is fourth in the conference in scoring. They're 11th in points allowed, so they can score it, but they've had a hard time slowing down other teams' attacks. They're third in field goal percentage, fourth in three-point percentage, and third in assist-to-turnover ratio. Marta Franco. Now Tong on the low block. Nice step through. Amuk Tong. This is the battle for second place in the league, pending what North Georgia does. Flagler currently in second at 3-1 in the league. Georgia Southwestern is one of a trio of teams at 2-1, along with Lander and Augusta. Three-pointer is good. That's JoJo Williams. Mathis picks up her dribble, gives it to Tong. Tong, too strong off the glass. This one kicked out of bounds. Last touch by the Saints. Take another look at Amuk Tong down low. And does a good job of holding her pivot foot and then reverses course, steps through, and scores. They need that kind of production with Maya Pierce out for the year. She was their most consistent inside scorer. And so Tong has had to play greater minutes in Pierce's absence. This one off target by Langley. Sadie Russell had the big game on Saturday. Jazzy Mathis, three-pointer. Looked like that might have skimmed the backboard on its way in. And the Saints are within 3. On Saturday, Russell had a season-best 21 points. At this point, the shot is off from Langley. Pierce on the run out. Stops and scores. And a quick timeout called by Georgia Southwestern as the Saints have climbed to within one. We'll step aside. It's 10-9 Hurricanes.
Good point.
And welcome back out of the Georgia Southwestern timeout. It's 10-9 Hurricanes, but the Saints have gone on a bit of a run, including this three-pointer. Jazzy spotted up in the corner. They leave her open enough, and I think that might have even skimmed the board as it slid home for the shooter, Jazzy Mathis. Mathis is 8th in the league in scoring. She's also second in three-point percentage at 43.1, and you saw the sharp shooting there. Mathis coming in had made 28 of 65 threes. And here's a three at the other end. No good from JoJo Williams. Franco bounces it for Tong inside. Amok, tough shot over Langley. Good defense by the Hurricanes, and Langley in close. Langley at the free throw line tries to work on Tong. Tong keeps pushing her out away from the basket. No one stopped the basketball that time. LeVay scores inside with little resistance. And a foul call. This will be Williams picking up the personal, her first. Franco crossover. Looking to toss it back to Sadie Reese, or Russell, excuse me, but that was well defended. Now Franco attacks. This is Pierce. Step back jumper. No. The fake and then the shot from LeVay.
15, Jacqueline LeVay.
Franco to Russell. Long two is too much. Tong with the offensive rebound, and she's fouled. Amuk Tong goes to the free throw line. Amok, a freshman from Jacksonville who did play in the spring. Of course, with COVID, everyone got or retained their eligibility. So you'll see freshmen who aren't necessarily in their first year of collegiate basketball, and you see some seniors who might even be in their sixth year if they've had a red shirt along the way in addition to the COVID year. Our officials are Michelle O'Shields, Justin Vermillion, and Reed Brockett. Tong makes the first one. Tong's only taken 4 free throws coming in, make that 6 now. She makes 1 of 2 on that trip. Yasmin Perez into the game. She handles and now dumps it for Alyssa Nieves. Shot inside, and Tong might have partially blocked that one. And Tori Pierce is fouled on her way to the rack. The foul is on number 1, Lex Chapman. Chapman coming off the bench. She's 10th in the league in rebounds at 6.9 a contest. Tori Pierce at the line to shoot 2. Pierce, a 79% free throw shooter coming in. Pierce is 2nd in scoring in the league at better than 18 points a game. 6th in field goal percentage, 5th in assists, and 2nd in steals. And I have to check that. I think she might actually be 1st in assists. I know she's one of the national leaders. Mathis with the rebound. Pierce to Mathis, 3 ball on the way, short. Rebound off to Chapman. And a foul inside. I believe that's Perez who was fouled, and she's still down. Now checking the conference website, and they have a full 14 games played for the Saints, which is correct. They have Tori Pierce at 5th in the league in assists. However, our crack SID staff here has her 1st in assists in the PBC, 2nd in NCAA. Also number 16 in steals in the country. Offensive rebound. Open 3. That was Nieves who missed it. Saints trailing by 6. Gardner and Franco in the game at the same time, the 2-point guards, as well as Sherelle McCormick, who takes the runner and drops it in. Sherelle McCormick has been getting good, solid minutes. She averages 7 points a game in PBC play. And there's a 3 at the other end from LeVay. And nearly a travel. Tong inside with the left hand. So without Langley in the game, Tong able to score over Simone Lett. This is LeVay trying to hand it off or shovel it inside, and knocked away by Jazzy Mathis into the hands of McCormick. 10 seconds to play on the first quarter timer. Marta Franco from the elbow, too strong, and that will do it. A good first quarter for the Hurricanes, who lead it 19-14 here on the PBC Network. I'd say so. And welcome back to Flagler Gym here in St. Augustine, Florida. Glad to have you with us on the Peach Belt Conference Network. A look at some first quarter statistics. Georgia Southwestern shooting 41% from the game, 50% from three of 6. Their leading scorer is LeVay with 8. And Flagler shooting 37.5%, also 50% from long range, although it's just 1 of 2. Jazzy Mathis has taken both of those 3-pointers, and she leads the Saints in scoring with 5 points along with Tong. And a double dribble called on LeVay. It's a turnover. Just the second turnover for Georgia Southwestern. Flagler has 4. Hurricanes have flirted with this cursory pressure in the backcourt. Hasn't really bothered the Saints other than perhaps on one possession when they still were able to cross the timeline. Tong blocked underneath by Lett. 3-pointer, LeVay, yes! LeVay's got 11. And the shot inside won't go, but it's a foul, and Marta Franco will head to the line. You may be able to see in the background Justin Payne very animated on the sideline for the Hurricanes.
Stepping in the foul line for the Saints is number 1.
Payne in his 3rd season was previously an assistant at Nicholls State, where he played and was a 4-year letterman and 3-year starter. Hurricanes are 10-2, 2-1 in the league. They've beaten USC Aiken, who Flagler took care of on Saturday, and Georgia College, which is not a very good team this year. And they lost to North Georgia, the class of the league. They're 7-11 overall against Flagler. And they won the last meeting a year ago, January 23rd, 21 to be exact. There's Chapman. That was an overtime game. They went on a 15-4 run to close the game and force overtime and won it 68-65 just about a year ago. 3-pointer short, rebound Pierce. Looking backdoor for Franco, and it's tipped away. Good defense by Chapman, who saw that play developing. Hurricanes by 9. Cormack with an awkward handoff to Gardner. Franco picks up her dribble, gives it to Russell. Turnaround fadeaway, no, and the rebound comes off to the Hurricanes and Perez. LeVay drives, goes off glass, scores, and draws the foul. Jacqueline LeVay has been unstoppable. And let's take another look at it. LeVay, and didn't seem to have any hesitation in making that drive, drawing the contact, scoring, and getting the foul. And there's a timeout on the floor with 8:09 to go, second quarter, 26-15, Hurricanes on top. That's good. That is good. Yeah. I like him. Yeah. Really? Did I miss that game? Clayton State. Oh, what was that, a tournament? Oh, okay. And welcome back. It's an 11-point lead for the Hurricanes here early in the second quarter, and a chance to thank more of our sponsors like the McLeod Firm, Florida personal injury attorneys you can depend on. Taylor and Waldrop, St. Augustine lawyers backed by experience, and Sunshine Realty for all your real estate needs. LeVay at the line trying to put down point number 14 for her here in the first half. After she made the basket and drew the foul. There's that pressure out of the timeout. Saints toss over the top of it to Tori Pierce, trying to set up Russell on the low block. Said they'll reverse direction. Franco to Mathis from the free throw line, short. Ava Jones to Chapman, back to LeVay. 8 on the shot clock. Perez into traffic, wraps it around Mathis to Chapman. Great possession for the Hurricanes, who lead it by 14. Inside, Sherelle McCormick wide open, missed the bunny. Russell gets the rebound and calmly sticks the mid-range jumper.
Number 3, Sadie Russell for the Saints.
Straightaway 3 from Perez. And now a steal by Ava Jones. And into the hands, the loose ball goes to Tori Pierce. And take another look at that last play. They used almost all of the shot clock and then the wraparound. Nice sharing of the basketball by Yasmin Perez. And the Hurricanes have stretched out the lead to 15. Sherelle McCormick, baseline jumper. Southwestern likes to run. There's Ava Jones with the left hand. Jones has 4 points. Russell to McCormick. Nice play. Good look. Russell to McCormick.
To Sadie Russell.
And a floater from Jones again. And a turnover. Saints are out of rhythm here, and that defense is now starting to give them headaches. They lead up to 19. Hurricanes shooting 56% from the floor. There's Jazzy Russell slowing things down a bit. Langley hands off to Perez. Jones is bumped on her drive. I think Tori Pierce will pick up the foul here. And if so, that's her first personal. Non-shooting foul. Mo Smith has a word for the officials. Mo in his third season here in St. Augustine. He's 22-32 at Flagler. Back 2 years ago in his first year, they were just 6-20. So they've improved dramatically, and there's a push off, an offensive foul called against Dalen Craig. Last year, the Saints improved to a 500 record, 7-7, including a 6-6 mark in the Peach Belt Conference, and they closed the season on a 3-game win streak. And this year, out to a 9-5 start, 3-1 in the league, despite losing Maya Pierce and Miracle Parker to season-ending injuries already. Gardner, no. Langley with the board. Straight away, Perez, short. Baseball pass ahead to Gardner. Back to Russell, gets her defender in the air, steps forward, takes about an 18-footer. Perez left wide open from 3. And an offensive board and a foul on the play. I think they'll get Jazzy Mathis pushing off against Craig. Checking back in is LeVay, who has 14 points. Langley gets a breather. Five on the shot clock. LeVay in close, now 2 to shoot, makes the extra pass, and it's a shot clock violation. That's the right call. They shouldn't have allowed the shot to count. The shot was after the buzzer went off, I believe, just looking at the naked eye. Gardner to Mathis, now Pierce. Pierce attacking, and she's fouled. She'll go to the line to shoot 2. Tori Pierce, only 2 points in the game. The Saints' leading scorer at 18.3 points a game. Also, by far, they're a leading assist player at 87 total assists on the season. And I see the problem now with the league's assist numbers versus what we have here at Sports Information. The league has an improper total. They have Tori Pierce at 58 instead of 87 assists, and that would account for the discrepancy. So John Jordan and the SID crew here at Flagler College was correct. Tori Pierce, number 2 in the nation in assists. Saints still trail by 15. Three-pointer is good. Kind of an off-balance looking shot from Nieves, but she knocked it down. And inside, Pierce scores. She's starting to heat up. LeVay traveled right in front of the official. 2:20 to go here in the first half. 2:20, 2:21. Whatever works. Mathis to Pierce. 3 ball, yes! Tori Pierce up to 8 points now. Saints have cut it to 13. Langley, nice look inside, and the foul. Boy, that looked pretty clean from Sherelle McCormick. Maybe got Dalen Craig with the body on that one. Nonetheless, it's going to go as a personal foul against McCormick. That's her second, and sends Craig to the line. Coach Brooks, or Coach Smith, excuse me, coaching up McCormick there in front of the Flagler bench. Late arriving crowd here, as you would expect on a 5:30 game on a Wednesday. The men will play a half hour after this one wraps up, as we're in that double header segment of the schedule. I believe every game now, or every matchup, will be a double header, home and away. Tongue back in for McCormick. Men coming off a loss to USC Aiken. The Pacers played very well on Saturday, although the Saints had a look at a final shot that would have either tied or won the game. It was a three-pointer, so it would have won the game, but it was off target, and they had their long winning streak snapped. Mathis open for three. Pierce battling for the board, but into the hands of Ava Jones it goes. LeVay to Langley, stolen away by Franco. Double team came at just the right moment. Good defense from Marta. Pierce with the floater. No. Tong with the board. Goes it back out on top, but the Saints will reset. Russell tagged on the arm as Craig went flying by, and Russell will go to the line to shoot two with under a minute to play here in the second quarter.
Making her way to the foul line for the Saints is number 3, Sadie Russell. She'll shoot two.
Is he going to like a jam band festival after this? Russell has been so good the last couple of games. She makes the first one. A week ago at Columbus State, she had 15 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. And then against Aiken, another win. Russell with the season-high 21 this past Saturday. Only 4 points so far in this one, but she can start scoring in bunches when her teammates find her. And despite her size, Russell's more of an outside wing player. With a great outside shot. Tong with the rebound here. About an 11-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Tori Pierce going right at the rack and scoring. Pierce into double figures. And that happened awful quickly. Tough shot. Is that Jones? Yeah, Jones goes to the floor. And a whistle. Let's see what this is. Justin Payne's all the way out on the court arguing this call. The foul is on Ava Jones. Sends Mathis to the line, and Jones also picked up a technical. So Jones was, I think, frustrated that she took some contact and badly missed on her shot at the one end, and then committed a foul and a technical foul as well. Mathis makes both free throws. Inbounds too tall for Russell, and at the buzzer, that'll do it. A good first half for the Hurricanes, who lead it 42-34 as we take a look at the Tori Pierce shot near the end of the first half, and she got it going. She's up to 10 points in the game, but the Saints still have some work to do, trailing by 8 here at the half. We'll step aside for a moment Come back with some statistics, highlights after about 15-minute break. You're watching the PBC Network. Set for the second half. It's 42-34 Hurricanes, who had a double-digit lead much of the first half, and a big part of that was the play of Jacqueline LeVay. Here you see her driving, drawing contact, scoring, and a three-point play there for LeVay, as it's a 42-34 game as we look at the statistics. And really the difference in the game is shooting, 51.6% to 37.5%, a 14-point difference. In fact, Georgia Southwestern has got up one fewer shot than Flagler has. They've also made their threes at a greater clip in terms of 6 of 12 at least. It's a lower percentage, but they made 6 versus just the 3 for Flagler, and that's really the difference. Otherwise, things pretty even in terms of rebounds, turnovers, points off turnovers, although points in the paint certainly favors Georgia Southwestern. The leading scorer for Georgia Southwestern is LeVay with 14 points. And after that, Ava Jones has 6, Langley with 5. And for Flagler, the leading scorers are Tori Pierce and Jazzy Mathis with 10 apiece. Tong has 5. And Russell and McCormick with 4 apiece. So the Saints within striking distance of a good team here in Georgia Southwestern. Remember, Flagler is sitting in second place in the PBC standings right now at 3-1, just a game behind North Georgia. Of course, North Georgia beat Flagler here early on in the PBC opener for both teams back on December 17th, 75-59. Georgia Southwestern in a three-way tie for third, along with Lander and Augusta at 2-1. So a win here can potentially put Georgia Southwestern in a tie with the Saints for second, and they'd have the head-to-head tiebreaker. Of course, we're very early in the PBC season. Saints basketball to start the third quarter. Pierce working on Jones to Mathis. Crossover, lost the handle, into the hands of Jones. Jones, what speed getting to the rack, and she lays it up and in. Saints want to come right back down and attack. They get it to Russell, who's tied up, and it's taken away by LeVay. LeVay ahead to JoJo Williams for the finish. And a great start for the Hurricanes, and a quick whistle and a timeout called by Flagler. 46-34 as we step aside for this timeout. 12-point lead for the Hurricanes.
Yeah, that's okay. It's okay. I love Jersey Mike's. Really?
Well, Flagler's right back out on the court out of their own timeout. So Mo Smith made his point very efficiently, very quickly there, presumably. And now Georgia Southwestern joins them. I'd like to thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics. Stellar Group, taking solutions further. St. John's Family Funeral Home and Crematory. Services Unique as Life. And St. Augustine Record, covering the ancient city and St. John's County since 1894. Pierce the floater, and it drops 4. Tori Pierce has 12. A good possession out of the timeout for Flagler. Langley left some space, and takes an awkward-looking shot. Pierce at the other end, hoists up the mid-range jumper. Rebound into the hands of LeVay. LeVay cut off by Russell. Three-pointer, too strong from Williams. Pierce. Russell needs some help. Pierce floats one up there. Tong keeps it alive, but right into the hands of Jones. Jones is lightning fast. Tori Pierce fast, and she lays it up and in. Ava Jones has 10 points. Pierce the other way. Too strong. Tong is fouled on the rebound. And take another look at the speed of Ava Jones sprinting into the front court, splitting the double team, and finger rolling it up and in. She has 10. LeVay has 14. And it's back to a 12-point lead for the Hurricanes. Tong over Langley. Jones will walk it across the timeline this time. LeVay lost it on the way up, and it's over to the Saints. It's a turnover for Georgia Southwestern. Both teams did a good job of limiting turnovers in the first half. They both had 6 at the break. Now 7 for Georgia Southwestern and 8 for Flagler. Russell to Tong. With the left hand and the foul. Amuk Tong is having herself a ball game. She's up to 9 points. And take another look at Amuk working on the defense of Langley. Tough shot using the left hand, drawing the contact, and finishing with the basket. Chance at a 3-point play for Amuk Tong. And 10 points. And the free throw's perfect. LeVay tumbled down, and Gardner stepped on the line. It'll stay here with Georgia Southwestern. Saints trailed by 8 at the break now. It's a 7-point deficit. Jones, good defense, and she traveled. Tori cut her off on her way down the lane. Stolen away for the moment, and then a foul as JoJo Williams goes to the basket and gets bumped by Taylor Gardner. Tong's career high is 12 points, set this season back on October 17th at St. Leo, so she has a chance to have a new career best. Saints are wrapping up a two-game homestand. They played Aiken here on Saturday, won 93-87, one of two for Williams. And then they'll go out on the road for a couple at Young Harris on Saturday. And then a rare Monday game at North Georgia. So not a lot of turnaround between Aiken and North Georgia. Or Young Harris, excuse me, in North Georgia. Marta Franco, mid-range jumper. Saints will take all the production they can get from Marta Franco. She's got 3 points. So far, only 3 points combined for the 2 point guards, Franco and Gardner. LeVay short, and stepping on the line is Dalen Craig. Here comes the double team just as Franco is about to cross the midcourt stripe. She handles it well. They get it to Jazzy for 3. Pierce battling for the rebound and ends up with Ava Jones. Three-pointer short. Georgia Southwestern has gone cold since starting off so hot, or they've gotten colder. They're still shooting almost 49% for the game, but they've dropped to 40% from 3, 6 of 15. They've missed their last 3 three-pointers. Timeout on the court. It's a ball game, 49-43. 4:45 to go in the third quarter here on the PBC Network.
Do they play, Flagler played someone, who was that? Like Western Missouri or Missouri Western. Are they in the same league as McKendree? Okay.
And welcome back. Saints have cut the lead to 6, and they have the basketball. Trying to get Tong posted up on the low block. Instead, it's Franco with the jumper, too strong. And rebound to Craig. Craig picks up her dribble, nearly traveled. Good job holding her pivot foot. And they get into the hands of JoJo Williams. Nice look to Jones down low, and she missed at point-blank range. Gets the loose ball, throws it back up and in, and a chance at a three-point play. Take another look as Jones heads to the free throw line. And the ball just bounced right into her hands after she missed in close. And she has a chance to score her 13th point of the game. Jones 6th in scoring in the PBC, 2nd in field goal percentage. And has the top three-point percentage, but does not qualify because she's only taken 27 attempts coming in. So solid all-around game as we've seen here this afternoon. Lead back to 9. Mathis, mid-range jumper. Jazzy knocks it down. Mathis is 8th in the league in scoring. She's got 12 points so far. Perez with a wild shot. She's bailed out by the foul, as is Yasmin Perez. And she'll go to the line to shoot two.
Making her way to the foul line for the Hurricanes is number 0, Yasmin Perez. She'll shoot two.
Franco committed the personal. That's her first. To shoot, Franco with the ball. Back out to Jazzy. 5 on the shot clock. Jazzy, oh, nice blow by. Throws it up with the left hand, asking for a foul, and she does not get the call. Jones pulls up. Tori, good defense. And Tori on the run out is blocked from behind. Ava Jones. Boy, she does it offensively, and here she does it defensively, as it looked like Tori might have an easy bucket, and maybe the only player as fast as Tori is Ava Jones, who got back for the block. It'll stay with the Saints. Pierce is fouled before the shot. That's Chapman picking up the personal, her third. And she's the second Hurricane in foul trouble, along with JoJo Williams, who has 3. Sherelle McCormick with the ball. She's checked back in. Pierce weaving her way through a triple team. Tong, mid-range jumper. No, that's probably not her shot. But she's feeling it offensively today with 10 points so far. And why not? LeVay, backdoor look. Pierce somehow saved it. Athletic play from Tori Pierce. Baseball pass ahead to Mathis. And the leave for Tori, and just a little too strong. 3-pointer on the way, way off, but opportunistic is Chapman under the basket. Catching the air ball and laying it in. It's a 10-point game again. Tori, no. Pierce just 5 of 15 thus far from the field. And a mid-range jumper at the other end. That's Simone Lett. Her first points of the game. And a whistle on the drive by Tori. She's tough to stay with defensively. 49.8 seconds to play here in the third quarter, and Taylor Gardner, Sadie Russell check back in. Pierce and Tong will get a breather, presumably for the remainder of this third quarter. Intercepted by LeVay. LeVay blocked from behind by Sadie Russell. Russell, that rims off from about 18 feet. Shot clock turned off. Three seconds to shoot. LeVay heaves up a long three at the buzzer. And the Hurricanes have extended their lead out to 12, 57-45 as we head to the fourth quarter here on the PBC Network. Start of the fourth quarter, 57-45 Hurricanes, who have led almost throughout. Georgia Southwestern has it to begin this fourth quarter. Nice backdoor look inside, and the finish from Chapman.
Good by Lex Chapman.
And a held ball. Possession arrow will keep it here with Flagler. Yes, Flagler has not led in this game. Largest lead was 19 points for Georgia Southwestern. And we'll see if Georgia Southwestern tries to run through more of their shot clock on each possession here with the 14-point leader if they stay aggressive. Still a long way to go. Last year, the Hurricanes went on a 15-4 run. And there's LeVay again. She was quiet in the third quarter, but picks up her 16th point on that shot. Last year, Georgia Southwestern was on the other side of this, and they went on a 15-4 run to close out regulation, force overtime, and they won it in the extra period. Gardner denied in close. Three-pointer, no. Franco battling for the board, and last touch by Marta. Pierce checks back in for Gardner. The pass is nearly thrown out of bounds. And a timeout called by Georgia Southwestern from the bench, and head coach Justin Payne will take it to 61-45 Hurricanes.
did several games with Bill Walton when I was as a camera guy, but he was the announcer. He is a character. He just goes off on these tangents. I mean, at one point we were in Eugene, Oregon, which is full of hippies, and he was like, I was out on like so-and-so's farm, like Jerry Garcia's widow's farm this afternoon, showed me a good time. It's like, you mean you got high this afternoon before you came to do the game?
Hurricanes took the timeout. They have 2 remaining. They lead it by 16 with 8.5 to go. Long three-pointer is good. Nieves has that unconventional stroke. She's got 6 points. And they're both on made three-pointers. Sadie Russell, little baby hook inside is no good. And Georgia Southwestern has equaled its largest lead of the game at 19. Another three-pointer. Good job boxing out Sherelle McCormick. Pierce down low, working on Perez. Lays it up and in. Quick timeout from the Saints off the made basket. And it's 64-47 as we step aside here on the PBC Network.
Either way, yeah, it's your call on those. It's, yeah, if you're feeling it, fine. But when they're down 17, you know, yeah.
And welcome back to St. Augustine. Glad to have you with us as we thank some of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics. St. Augustine Marina for all your boating and fishing needs. Spartan Orthopedic Institute, sports medicine and robotic surgery. And Sonny's, local pitmasters since '68. We don't just serve barbecue, we are barbecue. Looks like the Saints want to set up some full court pressure out of the made basket and timeout. Lett picks up her dribble, and they finally get it to Perez, who was calling for it. LeVay trying to work off the screen, blocked by Mathis. Into the hands of Lett, and a shot clock violation. So the Saints played good defense on that possession, trying to come back from 17 down. Jones checks back in, as does Williams. And Perez and Nieves go to the bench. Also back in is Dalen Craig. Russell to McCormick, and she lost it out of bounds. They have shut down Sadie Russell after 2 outstanding games. Only 4 points in the game for Russell on 1 of 6 shooting. She's not even tried a 3. She does have 8 rebounds, 3 assists, and a block. But on Saturday, Russell scored a season-best 21 points, and that was following up that win at Columbus State last Wednesday, a week ago, when Russell had 15 points, 8 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks. So Georgia Southwestern knowing to key on Sadie Russell in this game and shut her offensive production down. This one kicked into the hands of Pierce. Block from behind. McCormick is there to flip it up and in.
Basket is good by number 23, Sherelle McCormick.
Jones, step back. Jumper is good. Ava Jones, 15 points. Mathis from behind. The ball is stolen and then thrown away. Nice defense by JoJo Williams, but she had nowhere to go as she was suspended in the air in front of the Saints bench, and she threw it away. Mathis fades away from the low block.
Number 15, Jazzy Mathis.
Mathis has 14. Ten to shoot. Long 3 is good. I think that was Jones again. She's got 18. Wow, what a game for Ava Jones. Pierce leaves it for Tong. Had trouble on the reception, and now it's batted away and stolen. Guess who? Jones has it. Corner 3, no. Russell with the board. Russell throws it way out ahead to Mathis. Too tall for Jazzy. That is 13 turnovers now for the Saints to 11 for Georgia Southwestern. That ball went halfway down from Williams. Pierce working off the screen, gives it to Russell. She just has not had much of an opportunity to shoot it. Here's Tong inside, and she matches her career high with 12 points. Amuk Tong, one of the bright spots.
For the Saints.
Long three-pointer off target from Williams. Mathis on the run out.
Fast break and layup by Jazzy Mathis with an assist from Tori Pierce.
Mathis was 16. Tough shot from Craig. Good defense by the Saints. Pierce hurries it into the front court and scores off glass. Well, Saints still have some time to work with here, down 12, but they need a stop nearly every time. Ava Jones will bring it into the front court. Georgia Southwestern calls timeout, and we'll take it to 69-57, 2:41 to go. And welcome back. 69-57 Hurricanes. More of our corporate sponsors. We'd like to thank Flagler College Athletics. Official hotel is the St. Augustine Inn. Salt Life. Eat, drink, and be salty. Ray's Tire and Service for all your heavy-duty and commercial vehicle needs. And Homes and Brackle Business Interiors. Make space for more. Langley. David Jones. It's caught up in the double team, and then a lot of contact and an offensive foul against JoJo Williams. Saints bench and the fans behind it are still into this one. Saints 3-game winning streak on the line here and on life support. 2:20 to go. Down 12. And Georgia Southwestern will set up pressure and then back it off. Backdoor cut. Mathis. Layup. Jazzy Mathis has had a nice game, 18 points. Feed from Russell. Russell now with 4 assists in the game. Lots of contact inside. The ball ends up in Langley's hands, and she lays it in. Tong did everything she needed to do, stopping the drive from Williams. Pierce drops it in. Tori Pierce has 18. So what has been the difference? The teams have shot it relatively evenly, 45.9 for Georgia Southwestern to 41.7 for Flagler. Open three-pointer, LeVay, no. And I guess it has been three-pointers. The Hurricanes have made 8 of 24, and the Saints have made 3 of 7. So a 5-3 discrepancy here for 15 points, and it's a 10-point difference, so that's a big part of it. As Pierce knocks it in, and now it's an 8-point game. Or excuse me, 10 at 71-61. Let's take a look at how the Saints have been trying to claw back in. And here it's Sadie Russell with a great backdoor look, threading the needle to Jazzy Mathis, who finishes with the reverse layup. Mathis is up to 18 points. Tori Pierce has 20 for the Saints. On the other side for the Hurricanes, it's been Ava Jones with 18, 8 of 13 shooting, plus 6 rebounds and 3 steals for Jones. 16 points for LeVay, who's quieted off a little bit after that big first half, and then just kind of balanced scoring with a lot of single-digit numbers down the score sheet for the Hurricanes. Gives us a chance to thank more of the sponsors of Flagler Athletics. PIP Printing, achieve your marketing goal. Pink Stork, faithfully female. 123 Burger House, grillin' and chillin'. Northeast Florida Regional Airport, the smart choice for all your air travel needs. 93 King Street, the smallest hotel in the ancient city. Maury Law Firm, proud supporter of Flagler Athletics. And Moe's Southwest Grill. Welcome to Moe's. So it is 71-63. The scoreboard was a little late there, updating. I thought it was an 8-point game. Out of the Flagler timeout, the Saints have 1 remaining. No timeouts left for Georgia Southwestern. They have the ball. They need to get it in here, and they do to Jones. And quickly, she is fouled. And Mo Smith throws down the clipboard or maybe just drops it. I don't think he's too upset with that call. Fouls to give here for the Saints, as that's their first foul of the fourth quarter. So trying to send them to the line, and there's another one, and this will burn a few seconds off each time Georgia Southwestern inbounds it, and then they're fouled. Remember, 5 fouls will get you into the bonus in women's college basketball. This one comes in to Craig, and she's fouled by Russell, and so that's 3. There's another couple of seconds tick away. Ball batted away by Pierce. No foul on that one. And so the clean play by the Saints is kind of coming back to hurt them a little bit here, as they're trying to send Georgia Southwestern to the free throw line. But they have to commit 4 consecutive fouls here to do it. And this next one will do it. And this is the last timeout taken by the Saints. We'll keep it right here and reset everything. 71-63 Hurricanes, who have led by as many as 19, but now lead it by just 8. 38.8 seconds to go. Neither team has a timeout. The possession arrow favors the Hurricanes. So presumably the Saints, after committing 3 straight fouls, will commit that 4th straight foul here and send Georgia Southwestern to the free throw line. And if you're looking at people to foul who are on the court, Ava Jones is one you want to stay away from. She's at 70%. Surprised they don't have JoJo Williams out there. She's an 86% free throw shooter. Craig shoots it at just 53%, so maybe look at fouling number 23, who's doing the inbounding. And nearly a 5-second call, and a bump on Tori Pierce on Ava Jones. And now Jones will go to the line to shoot free throws.
Fouls on number 2, Tori Pierce.
Again, Jones, a 70% free throw shooter, 26 of 37 coming in.
Hurricanes is number 5, Ava Jones. She'll shoot 2.
Pierce is now committed 4 fouls. Of course, just 38.3 seconds to go, but you can't use her to necessarily foul if this is the strategy going forward, and I think it is, to foul, send the Hurricanes to the line and hope they miss some of these free throws and give you the ball back. Jones calmly makes them both, and it's back to a 10-point game as JoJo Williams checks in, and she is the best free throw shooter. Well, not the best, one of the best. They shoot it very well as a team. Williams 86%. LeVay shoots at 91%. And of course she's on the floor. Tori goes to work, leaves it for Russell. The pass too strong and thrown out of bounds. And now just 20.5 ticks on the clock, and the shot clock is turned off. Georgia Southwestern just needs to take care of the basketball here. And it looks like the Saints are resigned to this loss, as they will not commit the foul and they'll allow the Hurricanes to dribble this one out. Well, in some respects, this was won at the three-point line. 8 3-pointers made by Georgia Southwestern compared to just 3 for the Saints. And Georgia Southwestern wins it 73-63. The Saints drop to 9-6 overall, 3-2 in the PBC. Georgia Southwestern improves to 10-2 or 11-2 overall and 3-1 in the PBC. And now the worst they can do is a tie for second place after the day's action. The final again, 73-63 for Shari Zemmel and Cooper Hayes. I'm Dave Wenda. Thanks everyone for watching on the PBC Network.